So today I'm just going to do my headlights, which have got a slight yellow. They're plastic headlights on a Toyota Alphard. I've done one and I'm going to do the other one, and what I'm using is this, a McGUire's plastic RX. So I've got a block, a wet block, and I've got a water spray there, and I'm just going to work on this headlight using the sandpaper with the 2500 grit paper. Not much scratches on this. I'm using a very super fine big sandpaper. This is a technique I use, seems to work for me, but as it always be cautious because it varies depending on vehicles. So the first thing I'm going to do is sand it down using lots of water, and then after that I'm going to use the plastic RX on this little thing here, which is my mini orbital polisher, which is attached to my airline there. Okay, and that should hopefully give me a nice result in quite a quick time. That's the sandpaper used, 2500, and you can see it's got a slight scratches on it, a little bit dull looking. So now what we're going to do is use the McGUire's plastic RX onto that. What I should have mentioned earlier was to remove the grill. You have 4 screws, one there, one there, one there, and one over there, and then it just unclips and just lifts out the little hinge on there and a hinge on there, and so that's it all polished up now. And we're just going to remove the haze. Now you can see it's a lot better than it was earlier on. Okay, so we'll polish it up and then that will be the job finished. I hope that's been useful. That's a technique I use. It seems to work with me. For deeper scratches I might use a slightly more abrasive sandpaper, but you want to keep that down to a minimum. I use a block just to avoid putting too much pressure in one area, and eventually you might want to apply a lacquer onto it. If you're happy with the shine, apply a lacquer too, which has got UV light protection to stop it from yellowing up again with time.